Okay, we're not sure what you saw. Here's the purple. Thicker in some place. You know, this is such a beautiful art form about like Zen, of like who cares, like nothing matters, like lack of control, and you just kind of go with it. And this is all about like just trying to make beauty with what came out. And this is our, okay, now let's go with some white.
Okay.
Alana's gonna do some white, which I made a lot of white because I thought that I was, okay, that's too much, that's enough. This is, oh my God. Alana, wave to the camera. Okay, now we haven't done any gold.
Gold. We need gold.
It's metallic gold, Artist's Loft, old gold.
Old gold. If it will come out, it will help it.
Okay, she's like, this is what it looks like to be an amateur. Okay, this is our first ever night doing this.
We've been waiting.
This is our third canvas tile. I've watched videos. Alana's only watched
that one.
I'll watch one.
A few days ago.
Because when I told her, she just moved up from Arizona back to Washington. She's going to be here for 3 weeks on her way while her house in Hawaii closes. And so they just bought an income property in Hawaii. And so they're staying with me for 3 weeks, for 3 weeks of fun on the mainland before moving to Hawaii. So we're going to do lots of dog walks. This is Ruby. Ruby is
tired.
Oh, she's tired because we went to the beach today. We went and she ran like the Dickens. And Ruby. Oh, okay. This is not how the other YouTube videos are. Ruby just stepped in the paint. Oh my God. I was trying to tell you that Alana gave Ruby to me. Okay, this is somewhat art informational video, and this is somewhat just flat out comedy. Like, this is what it is.
This is real life. Sometimes life gets messy. You don't plan for it.
Sometimes you say your dog's name, and you end up with doggy footprints. I was trying to tell you that Alana is my swimmer friend, but she also gave me Ruby, who happens to be the best dog in the entire universe.
Hey girl.
That's ever existed, ever. And so that's an additional credit that Alana has to her soul.
Aww.
Yes. Look at her, Ruby. Oh my gosh.
Hey girl, Ruby.
Oh
Ruby had to make her mark.
Ruby made her mark. Oh. So this was our first canvas. And it has a lot of cells. We did a lot of...
It's pretty.
We did a lot of tipping. A lot of... Oh my gosh. In the videos, they don't wait this long between making this. Okay. Like I said, this is what it really looks like when you actually do this.
You don't know what you're doing.
When you really don't know. Okay, now you're going to take a new stick.
Okay.
And I'm going to take a new stick. And we're going to start at the center of our circle. And just use the stick to... Can you give me a stick?
Yes, take this one.
And we're going to try to make just our first hand at just experiencing what it's like to draw outward in a starburst pattern. And, oh, look, and there's the cells forming already.
Ooh.
That's because of the silicone oil that we added, and because of the Floetrol. Part of the cells is due to the silicone, and part of it's due to the nature of the Floetrol. And here I go, and we're trying to make them radial. We don't want too much overlap because that will that'll mix the colors more than we don't want too much mixing. We just want, an artistic amount of mixing. If that makes any sense. We have a little bit of a problem at the end because we're using, because our thumbtacks stick through right here. We're using canvas tiles because this is our first ever attempt and we didn't want to use expensive canvases. So we're using canvas tiles, which means that the thumbtacks come all the way through. There you go. You can see it there. Look at the cells. Okay, we need to do more. We need to smear more. It's called swiping. Sorry, not smearing. Alana. Yeah, do you love this? Do you
I
love
this? This is
Do you
great.
love how imprecise this is?
Yeah, we need this.
This is very, this is not, the nice thing about this is it's so therapeutic. It's so not precise. It's not about precision or being uptight. It's not about having a predetermined plan. This is not about planning or job descriptions. This is just...
letting it flow.
Yeah. This is letting it flow. And just not really worrying too much. Okay, now we're done. I think we're done swiping.
All right.
I'm sorry that the newspaper is kind of a busy background, but that's just what you get. Now Alana's going to start, she's going to pick it up because we have thumbtacks on the bottom. She's going to start tilting it just and letting it flow.
I like the white. It's really nice.
Our first two paintings were black as a negative space, and so now she's tilting and and this is our very first. I know this. You're probably thinking, "Oh my gosh, that's really ugly," but this is what it's like to be. We wanted to capture our first ever attempt. Oh my god. There's like walls of paint. We have no idea. This is like
We haven't
like
done this before.
we haven't done this before.
It's fun though.
But it's good to get an idea of what it's like when you're trying to learn and you're like, what happens? And this is what happens. Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.